Las Vegas Raiders. Who you got?
Oh man.
All right, Craig. We're gonna start off with the Washington football team versus Las Vegas Raiders. Who you got?
Oh man. Offensively, Washington's running the ball a lot better than they did early in the season. They just lost Joe McKissick.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to be coming back for this game. He might. I hope he does.
I think he has a neck injury. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a really good pass catching back. He's their best pass catching back. Even though Gibson in college caught a lot of passes, but they seem to go to McKissick more. I think their offense is starting to click now after the bye week. Obviously, they won 3 games in a row. This is going to be another tough test because they're going on the road and they're playing against another team who came off of a big win on Thanksgiving and the Raiders. So I like the way Josh Jacobs is running the ball. David Carr is looking solid. I really didn't have the Raiders. I was beating the Cowboys. There's so many issues on that team, but man,
they find ways to win, don't they?
They seem to find 65 right now, so they're still in it. I think I'm leaning slightly offensively towards Washington just because I think they're starting to gel a lot better. And like I said, they've done it over the last 3 games, and they look solid. Now if they can just get Curtis Samuel more reps. I know he came back. I think he caught a pass last week. And then you got Carter. He's playing like he's out of nowhere. So I lean towards them in this category a little bit more. The defense, I'm going Washington again. The defense is starting to play a lot better, and it's kind of crazy because they don't have Jamar Chase. They don't have Chase Young, and he wasn't really that big of a factor when he was there, especially for the expectations and what he did last season. And then he gets hurt, and they still just like they didn't miss a beat, and they're still balling. So I'm definitely leaning towards Washington with their defense. If Taylor Heineke doesn't turn the ball over a lot, I think they definitely have a chance to win this game. I don't think they're going into this game, even though it's a West Coast game at 4:00 again. Like they're not scared of the moment. So, coming off that win last week against Seattle, a tough game there. It's tough. I'm leaning towards the Raiders just slightly, just because they're at home. I would not be surprised if Washington wins this game, but I'm going to pick the Raiders 23-20.
Okay. All right, Mo. Washington football team versus Las Vegas Raiders.
Offensively, of course, without all the situations the Raiders have been through, I would take the Raiders offense. But right now, I'll take ours. Just overall, overall, if you go from quarterback down, I would take ours. Of course, if they still had Ruggs, if Wilder was healthy, if everybody was there that's supposed to be there, I would take their offense. But I'll take ours. Defensively, even with our injuries, I'll take our defense. Coaching wise, just on principle, I'll take Ron Rivera. I mean, I know the situation, but I'll take Ron Rivera, and I almost would take him still, even with Gruden being there. The only difference really would be Super Bowl. I truly believe that Ron Rivera will have this team ready. I think he won't let them miss the moment because we've struggled in prime time. Like we've struggled. So to beat Seattle, I think he won't let them overcrowd the moment or shrink in this moment right now. I think he'll calmly tell them, like, look where we're at. No matter what our injuries have been, no matter what the question marks have been at quarterback position, no matter what people thought about us, look where we're at right now. We have a chance. I think this is going to be a big win because if we lose this game, I'm thinking overall momentum wise, after this game, I think it's all division.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lose this game and now you feel sorry for yourself, now you got 5 straight division games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going to have them hyped for the moment and know that this is going to be a crucial stretch. So I'm going to say we're going to win this game. I think because of Oakland's fight, it's going to be close. So I'm going to say 27-20 Washington.
Mm. All right. So yeah, Mo, you made some good points. Washington football team versus Raiders. Who you got? Washington football team. The offense is good. They're running the ball right now. But for the sheer fact, listen, Terry McLaurin is a phenomenal underrated receiver. Doesn't get enough credit. I gotta give the Raiders offense the slight edge because they have Waller, even though he's not playing, Jacobs, who's better than Gibson, and they have Derek Carr, who I would like as a quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. Doesn't get enough credit, but he's a good quarterback. So I got to give the edge to the Raiders offense. Defense. This is 3 weeks ago. Would be the Raiders, but since the bye, the defenses came together. We're playing more as a team. We're stopping the run. We're getting turnovers. We're getting to the quarterback. I got to give the edge defense to the Washington football team. Coaching. The interim coach has done good so far. I know they won against Dallas, but I don't think that's sustainable, and I don't think they should have won that. I got to give Ron Rivera the nod on coaching. I mean, think about it. After the bye, he's won 2 straight games. He has his team clicking on all cylinders. He has given Heineke confidence, which matters as a young quarterback, to make the throws necessary. Some are unnecessary, but to make the throws necessary down the field. So overall, I have the Washington football team going out to Vegas and beating the Las Vegas Raiders because I think it's going to come down to a game of semantics. I think that unfortunately, Washington football team is going to do what it did against Tampa. It's going to do it against Seattle. The Raiders are a perfect team. They're going to eat the clock up with these long drives, long time. They're going to wear down the defense, and they're going to win the game. And they're going to win 24-13. No. All right. All right, Corey. Washington football team versus the Raiders. Who you got?
All right, offensively, I'm gonna give the edge to Washington. Typically, you'd go with the team with the better quarterback, but I do think Heineke has a better supporting cast around him. I will throw in a caveat that is as long as Logan Thomas, Curtis Samuel, Antonio Gibson, all those guys are good to go. Defensively, obviously give the edge to Washington football team. Yes, their defense has been disappointing this year, but it's still better than the Raiders defense. Coaching wise, no question, Ron Rivera. Look, overall, yes, I know the Raiders are coming off a big Thanksgiving upset, while Washington, yes, they've won a couple of games, haven't been necessarily the most impressive wins at times, but you look at the Thanksgiving Day game for the Raiders against Dallas, though. The Cowboys were down their top 2 wide receivers on a short week. Zeke is playing hurt and is clearly not himself. And they also had a rough call or two go in their favor that helped them win that game. To their credit, though, no matter how ugly the wins have been, Washington has played their way back into the playoff hunt. This is a team that had to win some games end of last year. They've done this fight before. I'm with you, James. I think Ron Rivera has his team ready to go. I think they keep their momentum going. I'm going to take Washington 23-17.